deep in the heart of Texas.
We're in the business of winning.
Don't bet against me.
I don't bet anyway.
Lose your life.
Do you have any NFL?
The one I'm liking the most is Vikings +7 versus 49ers, just because I think this is more reflective on the current year of the Vikings. But they're still a solid, what should be a solid team, right? I mean, is there something about Jefferson maybe I'm missing? Is he not playing or?
I think Jefferson has been dinged up a little bit. I actually took San Fran -7 in this game. Again, Minnesota's been struggling this year. They're 0-3 at home, and I don't know what it is. Jefferson's been out. That's definitely going to hurt you a lot, right? But no real big run game to speak of either. So I went ahead and took a little bit of a revenge spot here for the 49ers too after last week. So I took -7 for the 49ers.
Some other ones I got on here are Raiders -2.5 at the Bears. I think it's going to be the battle of the backup QBs.
Yeah. I've been betting against the Bears pretty regularly this year.
Bills -8.5 at the Pats. Always seeing at Patriots makes me kind of worried, but I just think the gap is too big at this point. So I'm going to take the Bills. And Browns -3 at the Colts.
Yep, I took that one too.
Yeah, I've been liking the Browns with their defense. No Richardson. What do the Colts have going for them at this point?
Yeah, I really like the Chiefs -5-2 against the Chargers. At Kansas City, I don't know why that spread. Maybe just because they've been so tough in the past with those games. They always come in real close. And then, let's see. Yeah, I took the Browns also. I like the Raiders -3 against the Bears. You mentioned that one. I also like the Commanders -3 against the Giants. The Giants are a dumpster fire. I've noticed as this goes along more, like betting, sometimes you bet against teams rather than the team you're betting on in a way. I feel myself doing that more and more. And I took the Dolphins to win straight up, a little bit of extra juice against the Eagles. The Eagles, again, a little bit of fool's gold so far. They've been like barely getting out with some wins. I think it finally catches up to them, and Miami just beats the brakes off of them, puts up like 35-42 or something, I'm hoping. But I think that's what's going to happen in that game. And I think Miami got their butt kicking earlier against Buffalo. I think Philly's about to get their wake-up call for the year. And Philly, they've had an easy schedule. This is by far like one of the easiest schedules I've heard so far. And they're about to get into the meat of it, starting with the Dolphins. And they've got a hell of an end of the year starting now. Until the end of the year, they have a really tough schedule. So I thought it should have been a coin flip or Miami favored. Miami's the underdog, I think, just because Philly's been winning. But I think that comes to an end this weekend. So that's another one I like.
Definitely a show-me game for the Dolphins.
For sure, yeah.
They had that game against the Bills, and you're either going to see if, maybe they're that kind of team that just crushes bad teams and then doesn't show up against big teams, or you're going to see, they're right up there with the big dogs, right? They got stomped by the Bills, but if they come in and take down the Eagles, then you got to kind of respect, like, hey, this team is legit. Obviously, we know the Eagles have been there, done that, made it to the Super Bowl. So
yeah, and the Eagles. I forgot the Eagles. The Eagles lost to the Jets last week, but they had close games essentially, kind of all throughout that the previous games. So other than that, Dolphins have been killing it. Besides that Buffalo game.
Hurts 3 interceptions. I mean, is that gonna you don't really think that's gonna keep happening to Hurts? He usually very good at protecting the ball. So 3 interceptions. Wow.
Well, I just think the team as a whole is kind of struggling. I think he's still been playing okay, but they just don't seem to be the same as last year, just all around.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like as much explosive plays. Last year they were A.J. Brown, it seemed like just every week was making big plays.
Yeah.